Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, which is Tuesday, for the next 4 days, we are going to be using this little spin wheel here that we're just gonna click it and it's gonna tell us how many hours. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 hours that can be chosen from. I'm excited to see what the spin wheel is about to say. I'm currently in the middle of a book. I am 44% into it. It is called Wicked Minds by R.A. Smith. And this is the second book in the series, so we're currently reading that. So let's see how many hours we need to read for today. So we're just gonna switch you guys around quickly to see. Oh, nice. Right off the back. 6 hours, yay. So let me just put on my timer for this because it's already 11:13. I don't know why I'm starting this so late, but that's where we're at. And let's start it. Oh, where did it go? Let's start it. I'll update you guys in a little bit. Let me grab my phone fast. It's up here. Don't mind my hair. It's a little hot mess. Let me turn off this heater because I feel like you guys can hear it. But I have 4 hours, 41 minutes, and 53 seconds left for today. I'm going to say this now. This book is very dark. This series is very dark. We are dealing with an SA that happened and we're reliving her trauma. We're seeing her triggers. There's fights between the friends. There's just a lot going on. And you're seeing her trying to push forward, and every time she feels like she's pushing forward, her past comes back, just kind of like relapse in her own and back to her old ways and to self-harming and just things like that. It's very hard to read, and right now I'm at one of those parts where it's very just triggering, and it's going to be triggering for many people. So definitely look up the trigger warnings in this series. I feel so bad for her. I literally want to cry for her. I don't know exactly how she's feeling, but the way the author is making me feel through like how she's feeling, I'm feeling it, if that makes sense. And seeing Logan and Royce be there for her is everything. Grayson is still on the fence about a lot of things. He doesn't know what to believe. He's very conflicted. And things are slowly coming forward, and it's making him question everything that he thought he knew. But at the same time, he keeps hurting her because he gets jealous of seeing his friends with her. Can't wait to see like what else is about to happen in this series, because something huge just came out. Like, not only was she SA, but he's been stalking her as well since he's been in prison. And on top of that, he's not even in prison for the SA. He's in prison for something totally different. If you guys know, you guys have read this series, leave your thoughts down below because I'm cringing on the inside. My heart is broken for her. I feel like I can't breathe. I'm just feeling all her feelings and my heart's breaking for her. Literally, like, these guys need to put her back together, make her feel the way that she deserves to feel and not how she's currently feeling. Even though I know what she's currently feeling isn't their fault. Put Grayson in his place. Grayson needs to be put in his place. He needs to know the fact. I think she needs to come out and just show him the proof that she has, because I feel like if not, he's truly not going to believe himself, because his mind is chaotic right now. So he's seeing one thing with one person, hearing another thing from the other person, and then he's trying to see her point of view, but he quite literally can't because there's just so much going on. So I don't know how this is going to end. All I know is that the second book does end in a cliffhanger. Sorry, there was somebody walking on the street and I gotta go all the way back here, but yeah, so that's kind of what we're working with right now. So I'm going to continue reading, and let's hope we can get all these 6 hours, because I forgot to say that if I don't complete these kind of just add on to whatever tomorrow I have to read. So let's hope that we can get these 4 hours and 41 minutes out of the way today. That would be great. I've seen a couple other YouTubers doing this. I think first I seen Haley doing it, and I was like, oh my god, I love her videos as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try that. And then I just seen somebody else maybe a couple days doing it, and I was like, yeah, no, I want to do it. It's getting good. It's getting juicy. I honestly cannot wait for Grayson's reaction to when she finally tells him everything with the proof in hand, showing him, because I think he's gonna feel so guilty but also so relieved that the truth is finally out. So I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to camera?
There's things I can't seem to let go.
in this book, in book number 2, we're seeing like the divide between Logan. Sorry, my hair's like all over the place. Just do not mind whatever's going on with it, because I don't know what's going on with it. But we're seeing Logan and Royce on one side, knowing the truth or agreeing with her. They got to hear her side of the story, how everything went down. And then we have Grayson, who can't believe that any of that happened. Like, he just, for all intents and purposes, he just can't believe it. And we have no clue why he can't believe it. But right now, and I have an hour and 30 minutes and a second left to read for today, which honestly I think I might read longer than that. I have, I think, 2 hours and 48 minutes left on this book that I kind of want to try to finish tonight. So far, truths are being told, a lot is going on, a lot is happening. I'm in my kitchen currently because everywhere else in my house is dark and my kids are all sleeping. And then in my book room, it's so dark in there that you can't even tell that there's even a light on. I just want to know if she's gonna, like, how Grayson is gonna go about trying to get her to forgive him. I mean, you could tell she has chemistry with all 3 of the guys, but like, he's the one I feel like has hurt her the most. Right now, he's kind of like in shock. He finally knows the truth, and he's doesn't know what to do with the truth, I guess, or what to believe, what not to believe. Not only does he know her truth, but he's finding out things that happened to his mother as well. So there's just a lot going on right now in the book. But then you have Grayson and Royce, who are literally like her backbone, who have been helping her through it all since they figured out the truth, and have continued to help her and become more confident within herself and her relationship with them. It is just going really well. I'm kind of nervous to see what Riley's mom is going to do, because she is a narcissistic, using something very important to Riley to kind of control her. So I don't know how it's all going to play out, how things are going to go. My mouth, I have no clue. Usually by now I can kind of guess what's going to happen next. I have no idea what's going to happen next or how things are about to go down, and I'm really nervous about that. Yeah, I'll update you guys either tonight when I'm done with the hour and 30 minutes or tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday morning. I said I was doing this video for 4 days, and yesterday I did not finish my time. I had only 12 minutes and 40 seconds left to read, but my son started crying and I was just like, I'm gonna get him to sleep. I ended up laying down next to him and I ended up falling asleep, so that's kind of just how that went. My husband just came in and interrupted, but I already did spin it, and I got 1 hour. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I got an hour in 12 minutes and 40 seconds is all I have to read today, which is really nice. Let's just update you guys on my thoughts on the book. So far, loving it. I think there's just so much going on. Grayson finally has the truth, knows what his father is. He's just trying to put this evil man and his father in one. Like, he can't see his father being all these things that he has proof of that he has done at this point. That's kind of where, like, he's battling. Then we have her mom, who is being sneaky and doing all these weird things that just don't make sense, that the guys know about but that Riley does not know about. There's just a lot of drama going on, and I love a book with a lot of drama and a lot of different things going on at one time, and this is giving. I love it all. I don't know what I'm doing, but we love it all. It's also really storming really bad here, so that's why the lighting is just very off in this room today. It's usually really good. It's gonna be raining all day, so it's a good day to read. So I already know I'm gonna read more than that hour and 12 minutes. I will let you guys know when I am done with that hour and 12 minutes and 40 seconds.
And I feel like I'm all on my own, and some days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go.
Okay, so I finished Wicked Minds and I gave it 4 stars, and yeah, it was just that. There's a lot of, I think the next book potentially can be a 5 stars for me, just because of how everything is being placed in the plot and how it's going. There's just so much that I want to say, but I can't say without giving anything away. I will say in this one, she realized her conflicting feelings for Grayson, like, feels bad for him, but at the same time she doesn't feel bad for him, and like, she gets back at him for what he did to her, and chef kisses for the author thinking of that, because that was amazing to read about. Also, we have Royce and Logan, who obviously won her forgiveness in this one, and you see them just love her and her start loving herself for who she is and accepting herself for her flaws and everything. It was just so good. So much happens in this one. Not only that, but we're dealing with her mom, who's a beep, and like just I don't know why there are parents like that in the world that just shouldn't be parents but are parents. Why? And that's what her mom is. My thing is like, who is her father? That's what I want to know. Who is her father? How is this whole series going to wrap up? The person she did not want out is out. Just so much happened at the end of this book that I need the next one like ASAP. Like I don't know if I can wait till September. So if I can get the arc for the next book, like please give it to me, because I would totally just devour that book. I will say it was long for 600 pages, so I think we could have got to that point faster. So I think that's why I went with 4 stars, because way too long. Next, I'm going to be starting So Wrong, but tomorrow we'll figure out how many hours we need to read for the day. So until then, I'm just going to continue reading until we go to bed, huh? Till we go to bed. Also, we have been having tornado warnings, thunderstorm warnings all day long. We're supposed to be getting more throughout the night, so pray for us here in Tennessee, especially Clarksville area. We have been getting hit all day. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. Obviously, I'm still in my stuff that I was wearing last night. It's super cold inside my house today. We're probably gonna just throw on another sweater or something today because I'm freezing, and it's actually pretty chilly out today. It's like only in the 60s from all the storms that we had the last 2 days. But on a better note, let's see how many pages we need to read today.
Get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move
6
fast.
hours again today. You guys seen we got lucky yesterday with only an hour and 12 minutes and 40 seconds, and today we got 6 hours to read. I need to just set it up on my phone so that when I am ready to start, I can start. So I just started it for a second. We're about to start reading this morning for a little while. I drink my coffee. Let's do it. Resume. Grab my Kindle and let's get reading.
In my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered.
So I realized I didn't tell you what So Wrong was. So let me just, I don't really know much about what So Wrong is about. It's following Hunter, Levi, and Greedy, which I believe his real name is Garrett. But Garrett and Hunter, if you read Boys of Lake Chapel, you can see the tension that they had in that book and that they're step siblings. Okay, in the synopsis of this one, you realize that they dated before their parents were married, and they found out that their parents were engaged to each other when they met each other in person with their parents, and she ended everything there. But there's obviously a lot more that happened that we don't know about. If you guys don't know, Hunter right after high school ended up just leaving and went abroad for about like a year or 2, I believe. So now she's back and she's trying to just play catch up with college and just things like that. The pre-law major. Then we have Levi and Greedy that are football players at different colleges. Levi just came back because he got an injury, and it's literally only 4 chapters in, and we're seeing Levi and Hunter interact with each other right after his surgery, and Greedy is definitely super jealous. So I think in this book we're going to be seeing a fake dating, because I believe she starts fake dating Levi. Then obviously the complicated relationship that's Gritty, and I think she's gonna use that relationship to make him jealous, but really it's just gonna bring them all together in some type of way. So we're gonna see how it goes, because I heard so many great things from other people who have received this arc, how amazing the book is. So I'm hoping that I love it just as much as I loved Boys of Lake Chapel. I believe there's supposed to be 6 books in this series. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what she said on her Instagram. I'm all for it, because I loved Hunter. I loved her spunk in the Boys of Lake Chapel, just the way that she was with Joey. It was just everything. So I'm so excited to see where this plot is gonna go, what major things are gonna happen in it. So that's all I really know about this book. So obviously I met Hunter and Gritty in Boys of Lake Chapel. We're gonna see how this all goes. I'm excited. I'm so happy that I'm finally getting to this arc. This book comes out May 15th, and I believe it is going to be on KU, so look out for it so you can go read it. I think there's gonna be another guy, because it's supposed to be a reverse harem, and obviously in a reverse harem it's 2 2 or more guys. So there might be another or a couple, couple other. I don't know. We'll see how many guys ends up in her harem, but I'm all for it. I cannot wait to read, see what's about to go down in this book. Get back to reading and resume. I still have not changed, but I have been reading for an hour and 12 minutes, and I have 4 hours and 49 minutes left and 58 seconds. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys on like what's going on, what I've been reading, things like that. It's reading very easily. I have, what is it? I think I have 3 hours and 47 minutes left in this book. So after this, I'm obviously going to have to pick up something else. So I have I'm 31% into the book. It is going really good. I'm loving the dynamic. She is fake dating Levi. There's a lot of things that Levi has been through in his life. We do have trigger warnings for that. So he was abused by his father since a young age into teenage years. His mother is obviously a piece of crap because she allowed it to happen. She's a church lady and praises Jesus and all this stuff, but she literally sat there and looked while her husband beat on her son. So another thing to know is that Levi is bisexual. So coming back home, he left someone in California. Like the guy over there said that if he left, then their relationship was over. I have a feeling that guy is gonna make his way back over here, and that's gonna he's gonna fall for Hunter as well. But I also think that while Hunter was abroad, she met someone over there as well who's gonna end up coming. This is all a theory in my head. I love doing these. That's where I think this is going. Obviously, you see that the only one who doesn't have issues with their parents is he, but Hunter does not get, like, she had a great relationship with her father until her parents divorced and he married someone else who wants nothing, who basically doesn't want Hunter in their life. Like, that's just that. And then we have Hunter's mother, who's a narcissist, right? Is that how you say that? I think so. And you can see that like it really affected her the last few years that she was away. She has been through therapy and things like that. So she knows that her mother is an issue and is one of those mothers that never should have had a kid. We're getting past and present, so we get a chapter of her now and then a chapter of her then. So we're seeing things kind of play out. We see her and Gritty still bumping heads, and it's not because Gritty doesn't want to be with her, it's because she is for some reason pushing Gritty away. Kind of have a feeling that I know why, but I'm just not gonna say yet. So yeah, lots going on, and I'm really interested in how everything's gonna play out, and I'm loving what I'm reading so far. Feeling a 5-star vibe, and I'm not gonna say I haven't felt that in a while, but like didn't think this book was gonna be a 5-star, because I mean, even though The Boys of Lake Chapel was a 5-star series for me, none of them were 5 stars for me. So I'm excited that this might be a 5 stars for me. I just love Abby's writing. It's so easy and smooth to read, and I'm just really enjoying where the story is going. So I have 59 minutes and 24 seconds to read left. Literally finished that book basically in a day, and wow, I gave it 5 beautiful freaking stars. I loved it. I cannot wait for the next book in that series. I'm still shocked that I got the arc for it, because now it's like I'm waiting for the next book. I don't think the next book doesn't come out till like summer, probably like near the end of the summer is my guessing. Wow. And the way that it ended, my mouth is still hanging, because I'm just like, we don't even get his reaction. We don't even get Gritty's reaction. And I think that's what's killing me, because it's like, I want to know what he's thinking. I want to know what we kind of know that she's probably panicking right now, but what he's feeling, it is about to go down in that next book when it starts off. I don't even know. I love the characters. I loved the guys. Gritty gives off more of like the in charge one, and Levi's more of like the laid back surfer guy. He gives me really like Retriever vibes. He's just so sweet and caring, and just they go back, you know, like they had a real friendship, all of them, and they had this unbreakable bond, and then something literally broke them. So much. Her mom's back in town. There's just so much to unpack that we still have not even gotten to. I cannot wait for that second book. Gonna be on KU. It's reverse hand, sports romance, stepbrother's friend. There's just so much. This whole other life when she was in Europe. So much to unpack, and so much to think about. The next book could go either way. A lot's going to happen. I already know it. A shit ton's gonna happen in the next book. And now I have to pick what book I'm gonna pick next. So I'm gonna go look and see, and then get back to you guys. So the best lighting in my house is obviously my kitchen at nighttime. Like, this is the only good lighting that we can get in here. One of my prompts for my TBR this month was pick a book, like a book with a, just said a book with a pink cover. I have two of them here, both by Lucy Score. I have By a Thread, which I think this is supposed to be a rom-com, and I think he's her boss or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't really know much about it. Or I have the good old Knock 'em Out series, which Things You Hide from the Light, which I have not read yet either. So I'm trying to pick which book I want to read next. Honestly, I think I'm leaning towards more By a Thread just because it's a standalone and not part of a series, even though I really do want to eventually get to this. If I don't get to this month, probably next month, because all the books on my TBR this month are already thick girls, let me tell you. They are thickums. So we're going to start this here soon. I think I'm going to go with By a Thread. A grumpy boss rom-com. Is it good, guys? What were your thoughts on this? I don't know. Leave them in the comments down below. We're going to start this. Good morning! So I braided my hair last night because, as I told you guys, I lost all my hair ties. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Also, it's super cloudy out, so the lighting in here is still not the best today, but we're gonna go with it. But it is 8:54 in the morning, so we're about to spin this wheel and see how many hours we have to read today. I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I feel like I've been doing really good actually with this spin the wheel thing. I don't know how many hours. I'm hoping for maybe like 2 or 3 today. I finished my time last night and actually went over maybe like 20 minutes more than I needed to. But I started By a Thread last night. I think so far it's hilarious. I was cracking up in bed. Dominic is an ass, literally from the beginning. Like their first interaction, he's like probably the biggest douchebag that you probably will ever meet. So I want to see how he's going to change throughout the story when he realizes that he wants her and things like that. But so far so good. Allie's just started there, so literally only on chapter like 4 or 5 or something like that. So we're just literally getting into it. We all know that Lucy Score's books are some thick girls, so we got a lot of reading to do. I mean, even though I'm hoping for a low, maybe like 3 hours at best. If I get more, that would be good because then I can get more reading done. But sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but we got 5 hours to read. So far, we had pretty good reads this month. I got 2 6 hours. Did I get 2 6? Yeah, 2 6 hours, 1 hour, and then now a 5 hour. So let's get to reading. I'm gonna go actually make me some coffee. This morning I'm super tired. I worked out like really hard yesterday. I am gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have not read. It's 12:39 and I read maybe like 10 minutes, if that, maybe a little over 10 minutes if my calculation's wrong. But I have 4 hours, 48 minutes, and 40 seconds left. See on my phone. I still have a lot of reading to do. I think I'm gonna do a lot of it tonight. My husband's going to a comedy show down in Nashville tonight, so I will have all the kids with me. And we have to pick up. Sorry if I'm walking weird. It's because like, I don't know. I think because I'm using the muscle in my back that I usually don't use, it kind of like tweaked my back a little. Or it just feels like I'm like hunched over, like I need to walk like this kind of. I don't know if that makes sense, instead of like walking straight how I usually. I don't know. It's from working out. I did a lot of like back things yesterday. But yeah, so I haven't read any. Today is the last day of that, so I'll probably wrap this video up tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. I only did 4 days because at first I was gonna do like a reading Kindle Unlimited books for a week, and then I was like, no, really want to do the spin wheel. Pick how many hours I read today. Also readjusted the edits on here. Like it's not on autofocus. I'm using 4K now to record. I'm gonna see how this all looks, if it looks any better or anything. I've been looking. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the. Hey guys, so it is Saturday morning. I do want to let you guys know that I did not complete the, what was it, 5 hours? Was it 6 hours? I don't know, I can't remember. I think it might have been 5 hours yesterday. I still have 2 hours and 25 minutes, 49 seconds, but obviously I'm not going to complete that. So I just wanted to come on here and just update you guys on By a Thread. I am loving the banter that they have going on between them. The dynamic, like Dominic is such a dick, but like it's working for him. He's hilarious. She's hilarious. When they get together, they have like the best banter ever. He's showing his soft spot slowly, but he's acting like it's not him who has done all these little favors for her. So I'm liking it so far. Just wanted to update you guys on that while we end this video, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm only like not even 200 pages into it yet. I'm gonna take today and tomorrow to try to read a lot more and get it finished. This is the end of this video. I can see myself doing this spin the wheel, picking how many hours I read a day. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I feel like I got a lot of reading done. You guys can see a video like this next time.